skip ahead to the 1 minute mark for today's message. Let's get started. All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today is a very unusual pod. Firstly, I'm testing out a new software. So for those of you, if you're watching me on YouTube Live, or maybe you're watching me on Facebook Live as well, or maybe even LinkedIn for that matter. Like I said, we're doing a lot of tests as we record today's pod. But as always, this pod has been very special to me. And every time that I've been recording this pod, for now close to 3 years, every single day, these pods have been literally a pilgrim's progress. And this brings me, of course, to today's theme. We're talking about the power of wish fulfilled. So if you're somebody who has been listening to a gentleman by the name of Neville Goddard, you know exactly who I'm referring to and what I'm talking about. But if this is a new concept to you, let's unpack this and talk a little bit about what is the wish fulfilled. So in the work that we do, we as healers and coaches, we've got a lot of big dreams. We have a lot of, wishes and desires, and we really want to be able to make a difference out there in the world. We want to be able to create a lot of impact. And in doing so, of course, we make a lot of mistakes, of course, but more importantly, we take a lot of risks. So this is just another reminder to you as healers and coaches that it is totally okay to be wanting to take risks. And your insurance policy, of course, is that when you start thinking from this place called the wish fulfilled, then, whatever risk you may be taking, at the end of the day, it all works out because it all feels worth it. So in simple terms, if you've ever experienced the power of NLP or neuro linguistic programming, you'll know that we talk about future pacing, whatever dream, desire, goal that you have. So you already imagine that you've gone into that future where you achieved what you wanted to. And so now you are living in that reality. And therefore, the confidence that you tap into is what sort of brings all of this together. And if you believe in this, you're definitely going to be experiencing some major shifts in your life. And even if you don't, eventually you will get to that point where you notice that more often than not, you're tapping into miracles. You're, having these moments of serendipity and things that seemed impossible maybe even 2 years ago, sometimes even, a couple of days or months ago, is becoming more and more of a reality. So as I said, the intent, of course, is that when you make it a point to live in a state of wish fulfilled, that is when you start to make this state of mind something that becomes magnetic. And so you start having amazing connections. You start making amazing connections with people who turn out to bring in more clients and the right kind of clients. And you actually end up making massive shifts in your life. So as I said, every pod is a joy. Every pod, of course, is an experiment. And today is definitely one of those. It'll be interesting to see how the edit turns out. And I'm sure I will come back with more. And of course, we are growing. So we are making more adjustments in our content, in the way that we put things together. So, looking forward to seeing how this plays out. And more importantly, this pod, like I said, is made for you. This is literally a pod that has been designed keeping you in mind. As a healer and a coach, it's so important to know that you're not alone, but that instead you have someone who's here by your side, literally day on day. And of course, in addition to this, another way that we can stay connected is when we meet in the community every Monday and Friday between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. We make it a point to meet. You get to meet me live, you get to meet our community live, and you get to build those really, really powerful bonds. So if you as a healer and you as a coach, if you've been struggling to, to be able to keep going, this community has been designed with you in mind. And if you like what you get here along with us, then you can go even further, even deeper. When we meet on the weekends, on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we do the Eye Hypnosis Life Foundation. This is, of course, the program that has been designed for you to help you make that deeper inner journey. And as you do this, you will, of course, be able to tap into what makes you who you are. You're able to tap into your truly your soul identity. And as you start to make these connections, you'll also notice that before long, you are truly standing tall and you're making decisions from a place of power rather than from a place of fear. And this will obviously make a difference in your, in the way you look at money, and the kind of breakthroughs that you have are going to be absolutely amazing. And these are some of the areas that we focus on during these time together. We meet every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Each day is a 3-day process. Of course, now I'm talking about the I Hypnosis Life Foundation 2.0. So this is the updated version. So this is an opportunity for you also to be able to have this experience and for you to be able to experience a lot of transformation in your own life. And of course, always, once you've experienced this and you feel that this is a process that you can get more out of, you can continue on in the iHypnosis Life Advanced. And this is, of course, the advanced program where we continue to meet for 3 months. It is a renewable membership. So during this time, you can continue to do the deeper work of focusing on your soul identity and, of course, changing your beliefs and literally letting go of toxic habits. And in all of this, as always, until money is no object, money is the object. So you're constantly looking at how you can create and have money breakthroughs. And while you're doing this, of course, when you sense that this is a program that you want to be able to share with the world, then this is, of course, available to you through the iHypnosis Life Mastery. And in this program, of course, I teach you the skills that I use in our sessions. This is something that I have been learning and training and teaching for more than 20 years. So this is your opportunity, of course, to be able to experience this and learn these skills and, of course, take it out into your own unique world where you get to make a difference in other people's lives, whether these are your clients, whether these are your members of your family, or it could be just the public that you meet on a day-to-day basis. So these skills are really, really powerful, and you get to, of course, experience this and share this with them. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I will be back again with more experiments and so much more. Take care until the next one.